For CRJS 371, Pathology of Death Investigation, Chapter 6 talks about identification. Identification, and this is going to play a very huge part for you in your upcoming midterm assignment during week 8. But identification is a very important part of death investigation because it is the initial premise, right? It's the initial premise upon which the remainder of the investigation follows. One, you have to know who you're dealing with, who is the deceased or the decedent that you are investigating. The wrong identity can have some very severe repercussions and can lead to civil lawsuits and at a minimum, very bad press and embarrassment for your office. If identities of two decedents are ever confused, you can imagine the backlash that would take place. Verification of a properly identified body is also important. It is good to have two people, the funeral home personnel and in turn the family, visually confirm the identification tag on the body and obtain signatures in order to on release forms by both parties. There are multiple scientific modalities available to achieve a positive identification, but the key is usually finding material to connect the decedent with a known identity and then being able to identify a next of kin. Proper identification, again, I cannot stress, has many implications. It ensures that the death certificate was issued on the proper person and that his or her estate and affairs may be closed with certainty. In the age of extensive identity theft, it allows us to verify scientifically who the decedent is, which will also trigger a closure of various files regarding that identity, including Social Security benefits, outstanding warrants, FBI and state law enforcement files, as well as bank accounts. And estate documents, right? Proper identification allows the death certificate to be linked with the birth certificate to prevent any unauthorized use for identity theft. And this linkage is provided automatically via the 1992 Vital Statistics Act, Section 17. So that is Chapter 6.